Album Review Tuesday. Today, we will be doing the album Incesticide by Nirvana. So first of all, the album's called Incesticide. Incesticide. It's a play on words, kind of sounds like insecticide, incesticide. And here we have the perfect album cover for the perfect name. This creepy, really weird looking thing. This is actually a drawing by Kurt Cobain himself. He drew this because he just was a very, very disturbed man. Kurt Cobain died 20 years ago, 10 days ago. If that makes any sense. I can't say it. I've tried 50 times. But, anyways, so this is one of those albums where they put all kinds of different tracks all together. They've made some remakes, they've made some remixes, they've done everything. They've got stuff from all kinds. They've got some from albums, they've got some from EPs, they've got some from singles. Okay, so first of all, there's some remixes like the song Polly and Been a Sun. Well, not really remixes, but remakes of their own songs. Polly is like a really slow song originally, and this is like a really sped up version which really follows the rest of the album. And the same thing with Been a Sun. Been a Sun's not that much faster, but it's upbeat like the rest of the album, and it wasn't really that fast to begin with. Most of Nirvana's songs, because they're grunge, they're kind of slow, and that's why this album is so crazy, because this album is ridiculously upbeat, and besides the very, very disturbing minor chords, I would have to say it is bright in some sort of way. It's like really scary bright though. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's really good. You gotta listen to it. It's really very, very grungy. This album is grunge, and so the lyrics are not for the faint of heart. If you know Nirvana at all, you know that they've got some very, very risque lyrics, especially for the time. People started putting out bad stuff around this time. They started using language and everything in their songs. But this album, this is not one that you can listen in the car and not get in trouble or upset somebody or anything. This has got some pretty nasty lyrics. It's mainly subject matter, but there is language, especially for Nirvana. Usually you don't hear a bunch of language like the F word and stuff, but you'll hear it more often in this album. Most critically acclaimed song has to be Silver. Silver came out on a single with Dive. Dive is pretty big too, but Silver is big. Everybody knows it. That's that's actually on Nirvana's greatest hits albums. So lots of people know Silver, and that one's probably the most critically acclaimed on this whole album. And I would have to say my favorite song on the whole thing is Hairspray Queen.
I was your mind, you were mine, my enemy, you were mine. I was your enemy, you were mine. I was your enemy, you were mine. I was your enemy.
Sounds pretty weird. It is pretty weird. So in this album, they make 3 covers from different bands. The first one, Turn Around by Devo. I've never heard the one by Devo, but this is a good song. You can tell it's from a different time. They've definitely put their own grungy taste to it, but you can definitely tell that it's not from them originally. It's too bright. And some other ones, which were actually by the same 2 artists, Son of a Gun and Molly's Lips, both by Vaseline. And all 3 of these covers were originally put on an EP that was only sold in Japan and Australia. If you like Nirvana, you're going to want to listen to, or you probably already do listen to, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, the Foo Fighters. The Foo Fighters, they actually have David Grohl, the lead singer of Foo Fighters, was actually in the band with Kurt Cobain for most of Nirvana's career, and he was actually in this album also. I'm just not as hyper as I was before. So sorry I'm a little bit slow today, and I'll try to fix that. But I hope you enjoyed this review. Stay tuned for next week. I do not know what it's going to be next week, but stay tuned. Peace out. Spin Yoda vs. Link. Tuesday album review. Nirvana, Incesticide. Peace.